Ah,
All right, go on ahead.
and we're live. We got the go-ahead. That is outstanding. So, Alex is now back. To all the people who were messaging me, we did notice that, yes, Alex got booted hard.
Yeah.
And apparently, I kind of got booted too, even though I still saw myself and the little mic thing was moving. So, for the third time, A, for safety, and B, so Alex gets to hear. And again, I wholly concede I'm going to mispronounce this because I've only ever seen it in writing.
Okay.
The winner of Sign of the Times is Adam Ritzel.
Congratulations, Adam.
Exactly.
That's
You won this in
amazing.
exchange for your generosity. Mira, our social media person, will be contacting you at the email address you provided with your donation to let you know you won and set up a time where you could come and retrieve this from MTUG HQ. It's yours. Take it home.
Fantastic.
Hang it. Pick the
Yay, Adam. Congratulations.
confetti. Confetti.
Air horns.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
We did
Thank
it.
you, everyone. Yeah, no, I did it. I mean, you helped,
I
but
was referring more to the disaster recovery, but yes, that is a
Oh,
valid
okay.
point. Alex made this, but focus where focus is due. We recovered the show, and that's what matters
Yes.
to me.
Yes. No, yeah. Fantastic.
All
Thank
right.
you. It was really good to see you this morning. And, we only have 45 minutes now before the finale?
Oh, we got 28 minutes. We got 28 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 11:32.
Well, time is wishy-washy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In any event, I'm wearing
Yeah.
two mics for a reason. It's so I can swiftly unmic and go out there for the final interview of the show.
Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you,
Congratulations.
Alex, for waking up early and joining us. And
Yeah.
plenty of excitement waiting out there.
All right.
Finish this thing out.
All right. Bye, Rachel. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hello. We are on. Am my mic on?
Yes, your mic is on.
Great. Hi, y'all. We're in the last 30
I
minutes.
should be on. My mic
Pretty impressive.
should be on.
It's been a lot of fun.
That was a door. That kind of hurt.
No.
Did I bring my timer in here? It's a sort of
It's
one I
been
need.
a journey that we've all been on. Lots of lovely moments, lots of interesting conversations,
Yeah.
funny bits.
You know what? I'm gonna trust in my crew to tell me how we're doing on time. You're doing great, sweetie. Hi, Sayer.
Hi.
Ready Room, are we live? We are live. Well, here we are. At the end of things, with the only interview that made sense to me, which is to speak to the man behind all of this, Sayer Johnson, Executive Director of the Metro Trans Umbrella Group, mastermind of the very concept of the MTUG Telethon, created it 4 years ago from nothing. And now here we are.
Here we are.
All right. This isn't necessarily a question, but it feels like the obvious statement that needs to be made. It's been a hell of a year.
It's been a year for sure. It's been a lot of change and a lot of pain for folks.
Yeah. Now, I don't mean to make you rehash things, which I'm sure has come up frequently in a number of conversations, but for the audience that wasn't there, something that stands out to me when you talk about response and crisis is the fact that below us, right now, on the lower floor, there is a functional food pantry. A rather large one that I know from personal experience was not there until about March?
Yes. Yep. We had a modest food pantry that maybe served 8 to 10 folks an entire month. And then as soon as the pandemic really swept across, we decided to do a much larger scale food pantry, and we've served up to 40 people in a week. So we do a contact-free delivery. We knew a lot of our folks relied on the bus, and with the COVID virus, we wanted for folks to be able to get their basic needs met without having to risk their lives to go do that.
Oh, and that's very understandable, both in terms of motive and also structure. Now, I already know the answers to these questions. I'm asking you to get you to say it.
Sure.
What is the specific cost to someone to get food from the pantry?
It's free.
It is free.
100% free. We have a fleet of volunteer drivers that are lovely, lovely humans that, our staff, me and Beth and Amaya and our interns, we pack the bags, we send them out with the volunteer drivers. Everything's free.
Yeah. And the food itself, are these prepackaged meals where you just get what you get?
We know it is, you fill out an order form and we do our best to fulfill your desires so that it's not just one. We realize that everybody has different palates and different requirements for their nutrition, and so we really try to be person-centered with that.
And tailor it to the individual.
Yes. Yep, for sure.
And I don't mean to sound overly on the nose, but I mean, I'm not 100% here right now, so I just want to, it's a very trans experience to need something tailored to you, to have needs where a one-size-fits-all doesn't match, and that sort of thought and energy is not surprising when it comes to actions as far as food, delivery, all of that.
Yep, for sure. For sure, it's the heartbeat of the organization, right? Like trying to meet people where they're at.
Yeah. And to that end, this was brought up yesterday. It's been almost a full day since we mentioned it. I wasn't in the room at the time, but Planned Parenthood and MTAG teaming up for a specific teledoc setup, trans healthcare focused. Would you care to just give us a little rehash?
Yeah, it's an amazing partnership, an amazing gift. We are going to not only offer telehealth services here at HQ, we have a 3-year plan that we're going to expand some services. We're also launching a comprehensive needs assessment in partnership with Planned Parenthood and Squish and Promo, and so it's a very exciting time to really take a model and try to fit it into our needs.
That is absolutely amazing. I want to be clear, this is a victory lap interview for you. There is nothing got you here. I want you to crow a bit about what you've accomplished, because it is truly impressive what you turned this house into seemingly on a dime.
Yes.
Once the lockdown was first announced back in March.
And that I wouldn't have been able to do it without Beth and Amaya and Shannon and Ray and CJ. I mean, we all just sort of collectively got together and pivoted within a few days. I mean, we knew that the virus was sort of coming, but really until it was here, we didn't know what to expect. None of us had been through a pandemic before. So yes, I want to give a special shout out to Amaya and Beth, who really just made it pretty seamless.
And speaking of the volunteers,
yes,
we gave the names earlier of our 2 award winners, the volunteers of the year. If you would like to just reiterate those names.
Yes, we've got Miss Jasmine Minaj, who is our trans volunteer of the year. She's a human who has been coming in here and helping us in our clothing closet. She's helped us mow our grass. She's done a lot of things through the pandemic to be supportive of MTUG. And also Thomas Doss, who is again a lovely human being who has been here packing boxes with us, taking care of our lawn, making things beautiful. And both of those individuals are very much appreciated, and so much of the work in this organization is done by volunteers.
And I'm going to step away for just a second. I do want to retrieve something and just demonstrate.
The awards are beautiful. They're beautifully crafted by a local artisan who is the art. Yep.
That MTUG does in fact show its appreciation. It doesn't just say thank you. It puts work and words behind that That is the depth of the appreciation. I was asked just to relay that these were made by Laura Simone of Ebb and Flow. Laura Simone of Ebb and Flow made these at the specific request of MTUG in order to honor the volunteers.
Thank you, Laura. They're lovely. They're beautiful. And another special thank you to Clark Roman, who made that beautiful quilt that we auctioned off earlier.
Yes.
Oh, gorgeous.
That was actually a rather intense bidding war.
Yes.
Like right from the word go. I do want to point out my own mom was involved in that. So there were no favorites played. She did not even come close to winning.
It was lovely. Beautiful.
Yeah. I think I mean it when I say this is a victory lap. My adrenaline is just dropping fast.
I think
the finish line is in sight
It
here.
is, and you have done such a wonderful job. You know, this is your first year as our producer. Kristen Goodman has moved on, and you have just done a fantastic job. I applaud all
I'll
of
take
you.
that
all.
as
Yes.
a relative statement.
No, wonderful job. Yes.
The past 6 hours have been a little rough.
Yeah.
We had a few drops, we had a cancellation, but
But it really, it's been a top notch.
adaptation is key.
Yes, yes.
Well, we're kind of approaching the end of the scheduled interview block here. Like I said, this wasn't going to be rigorous for you.
Yeah.
As we approach the end of the year, we are in December, we're approaching the end of the telethon. Do you have any kind of parting thoughts or wishes you would want to give to our viewership? Just a thought to send them with.
Sure. Well, I want to just extend my heartfelt gratitude for every human who participates in this local trans expansive liberation in whatever capacity you bring it to the table. Thank you. I want to encourage my siblings to lean in and get support, whether that's social, emotional support, or the tangible supports that we have with our food pantry and our other incentives. Please lean in. We welcome you. We want you to be in community. And I realize this pandemic has been brutal for all of us, and I do hope that there is a light at the end of this tunnel and that soon we will be able to gather and be together in community.
Thank you, Sayer.
Thank you.
Lovely sentiment. We're going to end the interview here. I would like to just let the audience know here at the finish line as we're entering essentially the last 15 minutes. It's not exactly 15, it's a little more than that, but just a bit of perspective on what we've accomplished over the last 24 hours. It has indeed been a long road getting from there to here, but we had faith of the heart, and we made it. We watched me make a concoction that possibly appears in the Book of Revelations and may have permanently destroyed a coffee mug. We saw many games played, interviews conducted, chips were eaten, a few sponsors made questionable decisions, things were named after people, we had a drag show, we had me forced to sing upon pain, we had our first ever sex and relationship panel. Big shout outs to our panelists there, Willow Rosen, Indigo Han, and David Wraith. Could not have done it without you, and I mean that in the most literal way possible. We had an extended block of I'm too used to being online, I clearly work in IT. Viewer-supplied content showcasing the variety of talent and skill that is within our community. There were a few rebroadcasts because one video we had from last year we wanted to show again did in fact crash and kill OBS with it. And so that was an adventure we all had, the two people who were watching when it happened. We watched the numbers go down. It didn't take long. Thanks to Lady Ashley Gregory, who was generous enough to donate her time and energy to help elevate us in the final quarter and bring us back up to top. To our host, Sayer Johnson, who helped us limp through a rough patch there around the 7 to 8 hours. Tiger Rahman's Yoga. We had a discussion about media representation with Cabell Gathman from the University of Wisconsin, Madison. Wow.
Badgers!
That is indeed a personal sentiment. And Martin from Apotheosis Comics and Lounge. We had an extended reading of one of the most, I want to say challenging is a good word, Star Trek The Next Generation episodes It is not perfect, as anything cannot be perfect, but it definitely made a lot of viewers in 1992 think pretty hard about a few things. And we have one special little treat that I'd like to throw out to those assembled. Rissa, you know what I'm talking about. This one goes to everyone who helped us with this show. All the cast and crew, this one's for you.
Hey there, St. Louis Metro Trans Umbrella Group. Colin Mockery here from Whose Line Is It Anyway here, international comedy icon and dream boyfriend to everyone in the world. How you doing? Yeah, I know it's exciting and you're thrilled, and I totally understand it, believe me. I'm thrilled and I'm with me all the time. I can't imagine how your minds are blown. But you're probably wondering what this is about. Well, let me tell you. The producer of the St. Louis Metro Trans Umbrella Group, Telethon, just wanted me to say to the cast and the crew, thank you for all you did. You worked very hard, and thank you for all you do. It's important what you do. So thank you. Your host Rachel, I think, could have done a little better. And of course, once I do this, I want you all just to leave me alone. But now I just want to say, with the upcoming holidays, I hope you have a great holiday season, no matter how you celebrate it. Here's hoping 2021 is, not even a great year, just a good year. It has to be better, right? And, well, to thank you, I think the best thing I can do is a little hoedown. Hey there, Telethon casting crew. This hoedown is for you. When our producer sees you walking, they just go yahoo. I hope this little hoedown gives you quite a lift. They spent $10,000 on this little gift. I haven't been working a lot with the pandemic and everything, so I charged a little extra because they really wanted to thank you. Downside, if you're getting them gifts for Christmas or something, you better go all out. Yeah, because they paid a lot. Again, thank you. Keep doing what you do, and here's to much success and happiness in 2021. Take care.
All right, we're back. This is the final stretch of the MTUG Telethon 4th Annual. As always, I am your host, Rachel, and that 4 is about to turn into a 5 once noon rolls around. To help get us there, in a way that lets me sit down and stop talking. In deference to our house band, Brent O'Connor and the Cassios. She has an original composition she would like to share to us, and by God, I do eventually keep my word when I'm bound in a promise. Bren, what is the song you'll be playing for us?
I will be playing a composition of mine called Girl Like Me.
Take it away.
It's a rainy day, won't you come and stay? I'm so glad you came for me. I was drinking alone, tapping on my broken phone. Come over, I saved you a seat, You hem and haw, I adjust my bra. You can tell me, I want to believe. Have you ever been with a girl like me? Do I make you question your masculinity? Have you ever found yourself curious about a girl like me? Have you ever been with a girl like me who practiced her voice so delicately? Have you ever found yourself wanting to know a girl like me? Oh, oh, oh. You take a pause, slip on my London fog. would you take a walk with me? You're at a loss. Am I your albatross? What will it take for you to see, to see? Will you come down? I can walk with you out. Will you let me try to believe? Have you ever been with a girl like me? Do I make you question your masculinity? Have you ever found yourself want to know a girl like me? Have you ever been with a girl like me who found a new life on HRT? Have you ever found yourself wanting to know a girl like me? Oh, oh, oh. It's not our time. The stars aren't aligned, but they shouldn't come to surprise me. Deleted my dating apps, closed all the open chats. Guess I needed some space to breathe, to breathe. Oh, have you ever been with a girl like me? Do I make you question your masculinity? Have you ever found yourself wanting to know a girl like me? Have you ever been with a girl like me? Stands in heels at 6'3". Have you ever found yourself wanting to know a girl like me? Curious about a girl like me, wanting to be a girl like me. Oh, oh,
Mask it up before I come back in there. All right. We're here in the final bits. I am filled with... Oh my God. I may be filled with vigor, but I'm not filled with brilliance. We're in the final stretch, and I have the enthusiasm of someone who knows sleep is right around the corner. To give everyone a quick recap and a callback to old jokes that none of you were here for, this is MTUG Television Pirate Broadcast. Unlicensed and completely unsanctioned. Don't report us. We don't care. Our cannonade will take you out. Yo ho ho, pirate life forever. I am your host, Rachel, previously sponsored by Dr. Rissa until gravity released me from a nefarious post-it note. We have brought together an assemblage of talent, put them in a wad, wrapped duct tape around it, and called it a show. A lot like a bunch of toddlers standing on each other's shoulders in a trench coat pretending to be an adult so they can sneak into an R-rated movie. We're using the trappings of brilliance and the limelight of the people who agreed to share their talent with us, like that one, to make ourselves look good and to get you to give us money. Colin Mockery apparently did not care for the great value brand ketchup chips I've been leaving in his snare traps in order to try and drag him on the show, even though those taste just as good as the fancy name brand, and I will not hear otherwise. My Canadian fiancé agrees. Now, what actually matters, besides me preemptively updating that to a 5, is what awaits under this drape. Now, you may remember our goal was 30,000. It would be the first time we ever hit that number here at the Telethon. Now, the Telethon's obviously not over, and there's probably going to be some trickles of donations coming in, so this is not the final number, and I don't want anyone to think that it's just stopped here and there's nothing more. But, you know, okay, so we're just going to unveil the number. Remember, it probably will go up. It will go up. This isn't final. Just don't assume we're done. In any event, we raised $34,764. That is an MTUG telethon record. That's a thermometer that exploded in a very suggestive manner. And that's some polite applause from the ready room. These are my doodles. I give them no context. If you weren't here when I made them, you don't deserve to know. So, am I done now? Are we released? Sweet. Okay. Now, I obviously could not have done all this alone. You know this for a fact because you've seen other human beings. There's another one right there. Let's go through and give some minor introductions so they can get their due accolades. Having sat here dutifully for every single live segment, playing improvised songs to provide maybe consistent tonal patterns? I don't know, just kind of going off whatever's in her head. It's a lot of noise. This is Bren O'Connor. Stage name spelled O-A-K-H-O-N-O-R, Oak Honor, if you want to see her live. Otherwise, she's just Bren O'Connor. Let's hear it for her. Makes me seem professional. Next up in line, Mr. Smith, if you want to come on out here to take a bow. Oh, he is upset that I did this. But taking care of the cameras, the audio equipment, sending us signals is Aaron Smith, the master of audio visuals. Thank you. If the lady of the room wouldn't mind peeking in. Mira, that would be you. I would never call a non-binary person who does not identify as a gender a lady. You use she, her to the best of my knowledge and are at least too polite to correct me. This is Mira, who has been handling all of our social media. That is email, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch comments, Twitter. If you've seen a picture or had any communication back from us, that was this person who looks like they're about to die. All right, Mira, go take a seat. Finally, let's bring out the light of my life. I don't like what I see in that hand. We have here the one and only Dr. Rissa, apparently my now and forever sponsor. Oh my God, did you? Did you up this?
863.
Oh my God. All right, so yeah, my forever sponsor, Dr. Rissa, our technical wizard. Every overlay, every bit of machinery that undergirds all of this, functioning invisibly and flawlessly, thanks to the code of this human being. They'll be driving me home when this is all done. And last but not least, you saw him on air already. We gave him his applause, but I still want to say the name. Sayer Johnson, Executive Director of MTUG. The reason we are all here, this organization and its mission. I have to have spent the time we had budgeted for these goodbyes, so I'm going to start to end it short here. Thank you for joining me. I will be unconscious for at least 15 hours. Good night, St. Louis. I don't care that it's the day. I haven't slept yet.
Here we go way back, where we started from. We were hometown heroes, high enough for everyone. Here we go way back, where we started from. Oh, we used to say it's one for all and all for. One by one, they went their ways. Some stay close and others fade away. These memories are what they seem. The house I knew, was it all a dream? Yeah, we go way back, where we started from. We were hometown heroes, high enough for everyone. Yeah, we go way back, where we started from. Oh, we used to say it's one for all and all for one. I knew life moves too fast. Take a million pictures, live inside the photographs. 'Cause colors stay, but we have changed. And when our hearts are heavy, know I love you all the same. Yeah, yeah, we go way back, where we started from. We were hometown heroes, high enough for everyone. Yeah, we go way back, where we started from. Oh, we used to say it's one for all and all for one. One for all and all for. 'Cause it was beautiful, we were beautiful once upon a time. And now we're in the wild. Am I still the child I used to be? Oh, yeah, we go way back, where we started from. We were hometown heroes, high